And they're off and racing, and our first race of the day here, the conditions race level 2. 3 miles await them, and they're over the first fence safely, making their way around the side of the course onto fence number 2. All in fairly civilised fashion so far. They'll be swinging towards us and then passing the judge 3 times in total. 2.5 circuits of this roughly 1 and 2 furlong course. Ahead of them, they're all over fence number 2 safely as well. They'll be swinging left-handed, right-handed I should say, onto the home straight for the first time, and come to fence number 3, the Croxdale Motors fence. Thanks for them for sponsoring this one. Over in the lead just about was Monsun Storm at that one, being followed through by Molten Brown and Abbey View, with Supreme Steel in company of those as well. Here comes fence number 4. Over it first there was, in fact, Abbey View, followed by Supreme Steel, Monsun Storm, and then just behind those, the red cap of Molten Brown. This will be the last fence in 2 circuits' time. Everyone jumping pretty fluently so far. Oliver's Gold up into a share of 4th position ahead of Inca Gold. Then Molten Brown has dropped back a few places. Pillowman, the penultimate horse, and the back marker is Marla Dramatic. As they head towards fence number 6, the open ditch. A little more hesitant over that one, as you might expect. Most of these at the front. Still Abbey View it is who leads them round from Monsun Storm. They head on to the back straight up the side of the course. Quite a way to go before they hit fence number 7. On the good ground on the far side of the course. Still Abbey View will lead them round into it with Supreme Steel and Monsun Storm, making their way at a fair gallop towards it. Oliver's Gold jumped that one in 4th. Inca Gold just behind in a share of 5th place with Molten Brown as they pass their point of departure. Behind the trees, just to remind you, this race has kindly been sponsored this afternoon by Todd's Highway Maintenance. Thank you to them, and indeed Darren Todd and all our sponsors for their support this afternoon. So coming round the side of the track on towards fence number 9. Abbey View was over it again in first place. Clear first now from Monsun Brown and Supreme Steel. On towards fence number 10. A little bit of chopping and changing to the order then as they do clear fence number 10 onto 11, only a couple of 100 yards to that. Abbey View from Monsun Storm. Supreme Steel, Molten Brown, Inca Gold, Oliver's Gold. Monsun Storm now moving up into a show of first along with Abbey View. Marla Dramatic and Pillowman happy to give the leading sextet a bit of racing room at the moment. Abbey View over fence number 12 in first place from Monsun Brown, Supreme Steel, Inca Gold, Oliver's Gold, Molten Brown. Pillowman in 7th position with the back marker. Still Marla Dramatic, not travelling all that fluently, but certainly not out of reach just yet. Here comes the open ditch, fence number 13. For the last time on this, during this race, and then they make their way to fence number 14 with Abbey View still well in the lead. Looking fairly comfortable out in front with Lisanne Fenwick. Monsun Storm is in 2nd place. Still Supreme Steel in 3rd with fairly tightly budged field behind them. Oliver's Gold from Inca Gold, Molten Brown, Pillowman and Marla Dramatic 5 or 6 lengths behind. An ultimate place, Pillowman. Fence number 14 cleared well. Melodramatic has fallen some way off as they pass their point of departure for the last time on this race. Fence number 15 coming up. The Old Raby Hunt Club kindly sponsoring that one. Everyone over it okay. On towards 16. The NFU Insurance Darlington sponsored fence. Abbey View still leads by only half a length now from Monsun Storm. Everyone gets over that one pretty well. Coming up to 17, 3 fences out now this one is. Bit of cat and mouse unfolding between the leading pair, Abbey View and Monsun Storm. Monsun Storm clears that one in first place from Abbey View. Inca Gold now moving up into a show of third place. Trying to rally gamely now to Pillowman, who's been the penultimate horse for most of this race. Here comes 2 fences out. Pretty tight between 3 horses there. Pillowman on this near side. Monsun Storm, Inca Gold trying to stay on his Abbey View. Here comes the last fence with Pillowman about half a length ahead of Monsun Brown. Monsun Brown a little untidy over that one, and Pillowman has the advantage now by a length and a half and goes on. Does Pillowman. Pillowman goes on and wins it from Monsun Storm, Inca Gold, Monsun Brown, Abbey View, Supreme Steel, Melodramatic and Oliver's Gold will trot in last place.